Greetings and welcome. Today is Monday, April the 19th, 2021. So I've got another anime unboxing today. Now ignore the big box, that's from a previous video. I'm just using it because it gives me a nice flat surface to work with in this video. The box here, I just delabeled it and just sliced it. There we go. So you just saw it pop open for the first time. This is the box that just arrived. This is an order I placed with Sentai during their spring sale, which ended 2 weekends ago. And it just arrived in the mail. So let's see what we've got here. Not as big of an order as I had placed previously. Kind of budgeting, so sale was really good though. So I couldn't pass up. They're still trying to blow out all the DVDs. Okay, there's my invoice. Anything missing? That's the new question. Oh, 2 items are missing. 2 items are back ordered. Really? Okay, well, I'm not going to worry about that. Alright, we'll see here. Some of these were things I've been putting off on ordering for one reason or another. Okay, so first up here. Oh yes, this is great. Okay. Ha ha. I mean, I can't imagine why I've been putting off ordering Hello Kitty all this time, right? Yeah. I couldn't pass up, though. So, this is Hello Kitty. Let's Learn Together collection. Hello Kitty and Friends, yes. I believe this is a relicense of a pair of volumes of Hello Kitty and Friends originally released by Anime Eigo. 15 or so years back. Not really sure, to be honest. Haven't really paid attention to Hello Kitty and Friends since since I was under the age of 10. But these are kind of interesting. I don't know. Let's see if I can zoom in on this. These are the only 2 titles that Sentai has ever released, or at least so far, under their, let's see, yeah, zoom it just right. Yeah, under Sentai Kids. Okay. This was a little experiment. I guess the experiment didn't go quite as well as they had hoped. With experimenting with licensing anime for the younger age demographic, which is kind of a shame, really. But little kids don't have money to blow. So, and unless your products are being carried in mass market retail, you're not going to succeed with that, like Cookie Jar Entertainment's in Walmart, So this is collections 1 and 2. They're short form factor episodes, kind of like old style cartoons are. So 70 minutes on one DVD here with 10 episodes. So it's what, 7 minutes a piece episode average, but that makes sense, the age demographic, short attention span. This one's 11 episodes at 77 minutes. So yeah, they're 7-minute a piece episodes on average. So you would have had a compilation of probably a 30-minute broadcast block with 3 short form factor episodes within it, separated by commercial breaks, kind of like Looney Tunes. And that's kind of what I was thinking, because I am curious if this is possibly the same cartoons that I saw as a kid that were on local television stations. And it looks like maybe, but I don't know. Some point I'll be nostalgic. I'll get around to cracking these open and actually checking it, because I am curious if these are more modern or if these are actually older cartoons of Hello Kitty. All right, so moving on here. Let's see what else I can pull. Okay, this I think. Sorry, there's a lot of stuff in this box here. They crammed in, so a little more packed than you would think. Okay, I think, yeah. Here we go. I went ahead and I ordered 2 live-action titles from Sentai. Now, this one is something that apparently sold very poorly for them. It's called Cool Dimension. They had this for $1.99. It's like, okay, for $1.99, I'll give it a shot. I don't watch a lot of Asian cinema, to be honest. I have watched some. Some of it's really good. Some of it's really corny, as it were. Cinematography, the choreography in these are always good, because they always incorporate a lot of martial arts and stuff. But For $1.99, I was like, I will give this a whirl. It's one of the few titles that they've released as a live action. And I think it was a license rescue, and it had an ADV release originally, or maybe it was Pioneer, I can't remember. One of those other companies originally had released this. Other live action title I bought, and this one I actually have been interested in. I was just waiting on the price drop to a point where I was willing to take a chance on it, because I actually read this, about this title, reviewed on a website years ago, when Sentai didn't even have the license for it. And as far as I know, Sentai is the original licensor. This is called Archangels, or Archangels, however you want to pronounce that. I believe it is Arch. And it is a DVD Blu-ray combo pack. But notice down there it says Waru Michael. I think that is actually the original romanized Japanese title, is Waru Michael, and it is from this period of the 90s where there was a lot of focus on girls battling in Catholic private all-girls schools. Kind of a very unique sort of situation. It's like, okay, well, they have those more in Europe than they do in Asia. Why don't we see more movies about that are a little more interesting? I don't know, but I was interested in this when I had not correlated, until just a few months back, that these were the same movie. And when I figured that out, sure enough, I looked it up, and there was actually discussion in some forum I'm not a member of, where they talked about the fact, oh, hey, Sentai licensed this movie. Someone finally licensed it, but they've changed the name. I was like, oh, well, I got to see this. So it's a Blu-ray DVD combo, and they dropped this down to like $5. Yeah, see, kidnappers, pirates, French cuisine, But does any of that kind of information translate well with that front cover picture? I mean, you look at the front cover picture and it's like, okay, some sort of a martial arts film. And it is, but it's like the settings. It's one of these absurd private high school weird things. And it's like, it's going to be entertaining, I'm sure. Alright, next up here, I ordered Time Bokon Royal Revival. They've had this one on sale previously several times. At a price point I would have bought it, but I had other things I was more interested in. Now, this is an unusual series. Or it's not really a series. Well, it is and it isn't. It wasn't originally a series. So, original Time Bokon, can't remember if it was Media Blasters or Central Park Media had the license for it. But it's a conglomeration of a whole bunch of characters from like this one particular studio, or two studios. So if you like zoom in here, we'll check out here. So you can see there's somebody from Gatchaman, a couple of people from Gatchaman. There's like Robot Hunter Kashan on there, and some of the villain characters. But they put the villain characters in these comedic roles, and this is kind of like a Japanese take on the Hanna-Barbera series from back in like 60s or 70s, where they had all the characters from their cartoons involved in wacky races. And that is what Time Bokon kind of is like a Japanese anime take on wacky races, where they take a bunch of characters from various series and throw them together in these really absurd circumstances for these competitions. There's a third entry in this now, but so basically there's like a 10-year gap between entries, and they're all OVAs. So the first one was kind of like, if you're not someone who's familiar with anime and you haven't seen a whole lot of, like, especially classic anime, you probably won't enjoy this that much, to be perfectly honest with you. It's really a niche within a niche. Yeah, see, wackiest race in the history of anime. Yeah, but it's literally, this Japanese studio, and apparently some big shot there was a fan of Hanna-Barbera's wacky races and said, let's do that. And it's kind of cool, but like I said, if you're not familiar with the characters that they're pulling from, it doesn't make a lot of sense, and it doesn't come off as funny as it should be, because of that. Let's see, what do I want to show you next? Okay, we will put out here, this one I've been blowing off for the longest time buying, because it never came down to a price point where I was really happy with it. and I still wasn't happy with the price point. This was the single most expensive item I purchased. No, I'm wrong. Second most expensive item I purchased in this order. And I think it was only $7.99. You're thinking, well, $7.99 is still a great price for anime. And you're right. I'm just a cheapskate. So, yeah, this is The Dragon Dentist. It is a movie. It is a Blu-ray DVD combo. And this is about as cheap as I've ever seen it. As you can see, just from the creators of the new Evangelion feature films. So this is like something they've made in the interlude of the Evangelion movies. Which there's a giant interlude there between movies 3 and 4, which movie 4 just came out this year. So there's like a 10-year gap between movies 3 and 4. But I was really interested in this one. It is a movie, though, not a series, so it's Blu-ray DVD combo. And the concept is actually pretty novel, and I've been very keen to give it a watch. Is the camera not going to focus? Am I too close? I'm too close. Well, I'll read it. It's 92 minutes via 2. So it is technically it is an OVA. It's 92 minutes on 2 episodes. I did not know that. Thought it was a movie, but so it's an OVA series consisting of 2 episodes. That's not bad, but it was kind of pricey. But I wanted to go ahead and get it because it has gone OOP, and it's like this was like tied because I actually keep track of like the prices for these things. Sounds ridiculous. That's how cheap I am. I keep track of this stuff. So it was like tied for the price of its cheapest it's ever been, and they were low stock on this. Instance it is OOP. They'll probably re-release it as a Blu-ray only. So I wanted to go ahead and get it while I could get it with a Blu-ray DVD combo. Gonna kind of zip along here now. This was on sale for only $10. This is a series I've been interested in. Yeah, Mr. Tonegawa Middle Management Blues, and it's like it's 24 or 26 episodes. It's Blu-ray only. It's 24 episodes. So it's a really nice, full-length series, and it's kind of an unusual concept in the fact that it's about some guy, some middle-aged guy, as opposed to, high school kids or something like that. So it's a kind of an unusual anime in that respect. It's about adults and not about kids. So I wanted to get that a try. It's been interesting me ever since they announced it. How do you pronounce this? Fantasista Dolls, or Doll. Fantasista Doll? Yeah, Fantasista Doll. This is a series I've been kind of putting off because it's kind of like, I gather it's about magical girls, to be honest. I don't know. But it was only $2.99. Okay, picking back up. I'm low on memory card space there. Alright, but yeah, so, don't really know anything about the series. I had avoided buying it because, just it didn't look that interesting to me. For $3, give it a shot. Next up, the one I had, I'd been putting this one off because it just didn't seem a whole lot like it was my thing. But I was like, for the price, I may as well go ahead and give it a shot because I never know but what I might like it. And that is Agent Demi-Human, and this was originally a series that was on Netflix, and it is 26 episodes plus movies. I don't know how the movies work. I think they're more like OVAs. But this was really cheap. I mean, this was like $8 for both of these. They have recently released what they call the Oda Collection, I think, which is Blu-ray only. And I'll probably, if I like this, I'll pick that up too eventually. But yeah, this is actually English dubbed. And let's see here. Yeah, this is 13 episodes plus movie on 4 DVDs. This one is 13 episodes plus 2 movies on 5 DVDs, which is, for the price, it's phenomenal. Okay, and the last thing that came in, because I had 2 things that were back ordered, and I'm just going to go with this in one go. This I had been putting off. This is Little Busters, and I've been interested in Little Busters. It's from like a fairly famous visual novel studio, because it is an anime from a tongue-tied here, based on a visual novel of the same name, which is Little Busters. The reason I've been putting this one off, though, is because they have been sold out of Season 1, Part 1 for like 2 years now. But the price in this is just, I couldn't pass up. I was like, you know what, eventually I could go on eBay and buy Season 1, Part 1 And this was just a deal. This was like, I think this was like $10 for all three of these, because what you're looking at here is the Season 1 Part 2, and then one of these, that's Season 2, and that is the OVAs. So it's like, why not? I mean, I can either go and high dive and watch the episodes I'm missing, or like I said, I could just go on eBay and probably buy the part I'm missing pretty cheap. Well, my memory card is really low, so I'm not going to talk about this a whole lot, but I do have two things that are on back order, so there will be another video in the very near future, I would think, depending on when these back ordered items come in. But that was my order for the spring sale part 1, as we will call that. Alright, thanks for watching. Today is Monday, May the 3rd, 2021, so this is going to be joined together with the video I shot like a week ago for this particular Sentai anime haul from the spring 2021 sale. I decided instead of 3 separate videos, as this now appears is going to be, it's going to be just one video that I'll upload all at the same time. So without further ado, I got this in the mail today. I had a notification that the back order was shipped on the way last week, and I just sliced it open. So I've removed my address so you can't see that. And inside we have only one Blu-ray, which there were 2 on back order. So I haven't read the paperwork yet, but yeah, so Girls und Panzer, the complete TV series on Blu-ray. I do have this on DVD. I'll kind of explain this in a bit here, but let me check something here on my invoice. Yeah, the other one is still back ordered. Wow, that's wild. Cost them more money to ship than I paid for it. Anyhow, so yeah, Girls und Panzer, the TV series. Like I said, I have the whole series already as far as what's been released here on DVD. But they did something really interesting, of course, with this series, and that is that so the TV series and the first OVA collection, you bought them either on Blu-ray or on DVD. But then they had the Real Anzio Battle, which was the second OVA collection, which is actually a couple of missing episodes from the series that pushed it beyond 13 episodes. That was released Blu-ray DVD combo. And then the Girls und Panzer der Film, which is, I guess, movie 1, the current chronology. I don't understand that entirely myself. That is also a Blu-ray DVD combo release. Normally I don't bother with the Blu-rays. This is kind of an exception. I really like this series, so I didn't mind buying it a second time on another format. But it's also a series that was originally released in HD. So when and you can take an HD source and you can lower the resolution, and it still looks fantastically crisp. But I thought, you know what, I like the series. They had this on sale for a ridiculous amount of money. Like, this was $4 for the TV series, and this is it is 13, I think. No, it is only 12 episodes, but still, so it's 12 episodes, and they've got it on, yeah, on 2. Wow, I threw that. 2 Blu-ray discs. So it was a fantastic deal, and I couldn't pass up on that. And the other item that's on order was the OVA, the original OVA collection. Also, that's still on back order. I'll do a little video on that when it comes in. But there is a rumor, and it's probably true, because usually when there's a rumor about Sentai, it's usually true, that they're going to sometime here in the next few months do a franchise collection. So it'll have the TV series, the original OVA collection, the Anzio Battle OVA collection, and Der Film in a single Blu-ray DVD set, Blu-ray set. That's probably, I don't doubt that'll happen. That's why they were blowing these out as cheap as they were. When that comes in, though, I'll make another video, and I'll talk about that just a hair more. And, of course, to you watching this, it's all going to be just one contiguous video. Alright, thanks for watching. And good morning. It is Monday, May the 24th, 2021. And this package is the final item from the spring sale from Sentai Filmworks. So if you're watching this video is one consecutive video, even though it was filmed on 3 different dates. I didn't get to film this on Saturday because I had other stuff going on, so I just sliced this open and removed the shipping label. This is how they ship individual items, which is really nice. And the final item from our order, as you may have already summarized and guessed. Aha! It is the Girls und Panzer OVA Collection on Blu-ray. They had this on sale. This is on sale again. Right now there's another sale going on Sentai Filmworks. I can't remember the price. I think this is like $2.99. So this is why I double dipped. It's a series I really enjoy. I don't mind having it twice on 2 different formats, that being DVD and Blu-ray. And I said to go into a little more depth about this in the next video. This is the next video. Well, basically, yeah. Okay. So I have the whole series already on DVD. Now, in Japan right now, I believe the 3rd movie is premiering next month. We'll get into that a little bit here. But I have pulled out all the Blu-rays for you to see. I don't know where all the DVDs are. There's only 2. So the way they release this is kind of interesting. Here is the full Blu-ray collection as it currently stands, and that's important to note. This is currently how it stands. So we have TV series, first OVA collection, second OVA collection, and the first movie. Now I'm still not clear on this. I tried to research this a little bit, and I still don't know if this counts as movie 1 in the current movie series, or if this stands apart. That's really not clear to me. I think this is counting as movie 1. So the way it's set up is that it is they're continuing the series as a movie series, and it's been scheduled to be a 6-movie series. And like I said, I'm guessing this counts as movie 1. Now, at the time when they released